I am the fountain of affection, and I'm the instrument of joy. And to keep the good times rolling, I'm the boy. You know the world could be our oyster if you just put your trust in me. And we'll keep the good times rolling. Wait and see, wait and see. Oh, wait and see. There's exaltations, sweet disintegrations, few discolorations, then it comes along. Up's why he chooses the kisses and the bruises. There ain't nothing he refuses. When it comes along, it comes along, and I am lifted. It comes along, and I am lifted. I am lifted. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. On the ground. He just needs something to bind him, something to wind him up. It won't take long to find him when it comes on strong. Black skies are grinning, street lights are spinning, the night is just beginning. When it comes on strong, it comes on strong, and I am lifted. It comes on strong, and I am lifted, I am lifted. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. On the ground. Comes on strong, and I am lifted. Comes on strong, and I am lifted. I am lifted. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. When I'm up, I can't get down. Can't get down, I can't get level. When I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back on the ground. On the ground. I can't get down. Oh, I can't get down. Live from my basement. It's Tuesday Live. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? It's a lovely day here in Waterloo County. It's it's nice. The lights on. The lights. It's light. It's light out. The lights are on, but it's light out during the show now. We certainly went through a dark period in the winter when it was dark for the whole show. And I've got a T-shirt on. Got my improvised T-shirt on. That's to remind me that I want to tell you about the Making Box. I'm putting a plug in for my friends over at the Making Box in Guelph. I saw today they've got a new series of online improvisation courses. So if you're interested in getting into something where you can, spark up your Zoom meetings, or you just want to have some interaction with other people, have some fun, have a few laughs, learn some new skills, particularly communication skills and entertainment skills if you're in that business as well. They've got a whole slew of creative courses online, and check them out, makingbox.ca. I've done a lot of work with them, and are really fantastic people over there, and like to support them as much as I can. So check them out if you have a chance. But anyways, welcome to the show. Welcome to Tuesday Live, episode 55. Freedom 55. No, we're not. Well, Freedom. The show's been Freedom for the whole time. We had a great time doing it. Certainly having a lot of fun with it every week. I'm still enjoying it. So I know as long as I keep enjoying it, I'm going to keep doing it. And of course, as long as there's folks out there watching it and enjoying it as well, that's important. And one thing I've found that's helped me a lot through this whole pandemic is trying to find gratitude in things, because there's a lot of stressful situations we're dealing with, a lot of conflict, political issues and everything with the virus and all that. And but what I've tried to do is try to think about things that I'm grateful for. And I try every day. It's one of the things I start every day with, is writing down one thing that I'm grateful for. And sometimes they're pretty mundane things like electricity, although electricity is not very mundane. We're getting a new power line put into our house, actually. I'm kind of excited about that. And but things like, I'm certainly grateful for my audience that I have out there. And give it a shot. It's kind of a good way to sort of think about just, sometimes just very simple things that we sometimes take for granted, to be grateful for them. It kind of gives a good way to start the day and get off on the right foot every day. But we have a great show tonight. I'm not going to try to go quite as long as I did last week. That was a bit of an epic show with the full real-time performance of Minivan Man, as well as some other entertainment we had on that show. So I'm gonna try to tighten it up a little bit this week, because I know folks want to get to their they've probably recorded their Jeopardy or whatever. They've got another show they want to watch, or maybe they just want to go outside for a walk. It's kind of nice here, although I did go out golfing today, first golf game of the year, which is kind of nice. I don't know if any of my golf buddies are on here, but it was fun getting out for 9 holes anyways. Golf course was packed because it was about 17 here, which I know Lee's here from the U.S. That's a little warmer than not 17 Fahrenheit. Someone have to convert that for me, because I've forgotten what Fahrenheit and Celsius conversions. But anyways, it was warm. And thanks for being here, Lee. Anyways, great to see you from down Lancaster, New York. And I see we got a bunch of other folks here. Tim and Pat Ricky Bobby's here. He's going to be on the show a little later. Kathy King. And we got Karen here. Nice to see you, Karen, as well. David Ward's here as well. Nice to see you too, David. And we got a great show tonight anyways. We've got Stan McCrae doing his nature images, which are always fantastic. It's quite amazing how Stan pulls up a whole new slew every week. Amazes me, and grateful for that. And we also have Nick Boardman back. Some of you may remember Nick, our young and up-and-coming country musician. He's got some great classic country for us tonight. And very excited to have a new performer on the show, a gentleman from Ottawa by the name of Jerry Wall. And you're going to see a really talented musician, singer-songwriter. We're going to get to him here shortly. He's got a couple songs for us tonight. Cousin Willie's back with a tune. I'm not sure about what happened to Robbie. He's kind of, I think he's still recovering from his St. Patrick's, everything he did on St. Patrick's Day. But we'll get him on again soon. Don't you worry about that. And of course, what I think everybody's here for tonight is Pat Ricky Bobby is part 2 of his Baba's pierogi recipe, which we're all quite excited to hear. So get your pencil and paper ready. You might want to write down that recipe that I'm sure Pat Ricky Bobby's going to share us with all the details tonight. You'll see him put the pure pierogies together. So if you want to make some Easter pierogies, I guess you could sort of, you can make pierogies and hide them around the house. And instead of Easter eggs, might be a little healthier, I guess, a few potatoes or something maybe. But anyways, here's a song I don't think I've ever played on the show yet. Although after 55 episodes, I'm starting to forget some of the songs I've played. Song by America, and for those guitar players out here there, it's probably one of the easiest songs you can learn. Really has only 2 chords. It's just an E minor, and you kind of split it, and that's more or less what it is. You can goof around with it a bit. Of course, they have 12-string guitars and stuff when they play it. The band America, and it's called A Horse with No Name. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry and the air was full of sound. Well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And if ever you told of a river that flowed, made me sad to think it was dead. Well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. Everybody, la 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 After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sand and hills and rains. Well, the ocean is a desert with its life underground and the perfect skies above. Under the city lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. Everybody, well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt it good to be out of the rain. Well, in the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Horse with a name, what a classic old song that is. I didn't realize, I just realized now, when he gets to the ocean, it's kind of the same as the desert. And also he says, you've been to the desert on a horse with no name. In the desert, you can't remember your name. Maybe he forgot the horse's name. Maybe the horse had a name, but he actually just forgot it. Forgot his own name and the horse's name. But I don't know. Anyways, that's a classic song. Easy to play if you're a guitar player out there just starting to learn how to play. Look that one up. It's super easy. There's about 1,000 YouTube lessons, each of them with like 1 million views, which is quite surprising. It's such a simple little song, but it should be can be a lot of fun. Anyways, excited tonight. We've got Jerry Wall on the show. Jerry was born and raised in the prairies of Saskatchewan, and his lifelong musical journey began one cold, frozen February morning when he delivered a paper in Saskatchewan to Joni Mitchell. That's pretty exciting. And he credits his technical skills on guitar and music to the need to persevere actually through the dark Canadian winter nights when there was nothing to do but pick up a guitar and refuse to let it go. Jerry's now based in Ottawa, and he's a prolific songwriter with, I think, 7 albums to his credit. Prior to the pandemic, he was performing with Jerry Wall and the Local Kind at a number of historic venues across the National Capital Region. And we've got him tonight with a couple songs he just recorded in his attic studio. So here's Jerry with the song Glen Tipton.
Cassius Clay was headed on the sunny misting. Sunlight KK down in more than Glen Tipton. Some like Jim Neighbors and some Bobby Vin. Me, I like them all. I put my feet up on the coffee table and I stay up late, watch cable. I like old movies with Clark Gable, just like my daddy does. Just like my dad did when he was home, staying up late, sitting all alone. Just like my dad did when he was thinking how fast time flies. I knew a woman ran a donut shop. She worked hard each day, serving cops. Then one morning, her heart just stopped. Place ain't the same no more. Place ain't the same anymore. Not without my friend Eleanor. Place ain't the same anymore. How things can change. I buried my first victim when I was 19. I went through a bedroom, the pockets of her jeans. I read her letters, they said so many things, man, it really hurt me bad. I'll never hear her name again, but I like to dream about the things might have been. I'll never breathe her name again, but I like to dream.
Thanks so much, Jerry. It's got a great kind of lonesome, I think it's that Saskatchewan upbringing, a little bit of that lonesome prairie sound to him. I really like Jerry's music a lot. We got some more Jerry on later in the show, and I've been trying to talk Jerry in for a long time, come on the show, so I'm quite excited to get him on. And I'm hoping he's going to become a regular guest for a bit here anyways. Like we often can lure a few folks in and come join us and play some tunes. But if you know anyone who'd like to play on the show or you think should play on the show, let me know. I'm always looking for new talent like Jerry Wall. But here's a classic song. I've sung this a few times. Used to be a song I always opened shows with at one point in time anyways. But I played it about 12 different versions. I'm going to play one of my versions of it. It's a classic Eagles song. The way your sparkling earrings lie against your skin so brown, and I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight with a million stars all around, 'cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing all around. I found out a long time ago but she can take you anyway. You don't already know how to go, 'cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing. Yeah, I'm already standing on the ground. Little bluesy version of a peaceful, easy feeling, or as my friend Dave Duke used to call it, peaceful, greasy feeling, when we played that song back in the day at Speed River Valley Mountain Boys. I see Danny checked in from up on the Brews. Good to see you tonight, Danny. Also, Linda Brazier was messaging me just for the show, trying to track the show down. So I hope you found it, Linda. Let us know you're here, and glad that everybody is here tonight. We got a good audience tonight, and we've got a great performance coming up here from somewhere up in the North Country, somewhere I think he is. Nick Boardman's with his guitar picking wingman Johnny Lantine to sing a little country song. I think it's called "Feeling Better." But check out Nick's artist profile at tuesdaylive.ca for more of his fantastic sort of classic country sound. Here's Nick.
All right, we're rolling.
Moved on down to Sweet Home, Alabama, about 1974. Had to get out of the music city, and I had to get off the road. Woman, she left, and the people wouldn't let me sing nothing but the most sad songs. Gonna get high, so I'm not gonna cry. Feeling it close to home. I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Getting it together between making down the muscle shows. Start turning up loud and looking at the crowd while I'm bending my guitar strings. Knew all the while that was my style. Could they ever forget my name? Rocked them and Rowley, knocked them out of Knoxville, just couldn't do no wrong. People went wild and the band said, "Child, gotta keep on playing your song." I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Getting it together between making them muscle shows. All come together in my little Alabama home. I'm through forever of trying to put anybody on. Well, my life ain't the same and I had to change. I'm hoping my music can show. Little bit less of crying in the beer, maybe a bit of my own soul. Wailing and Toy and all the boys, I wanna say thanks to you. Feeling it still got me singing what I feel, and I don't feel lovesick blue. I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. Getting it together between making down the muscle shows. All come together in sweet Alabama home. I'm through forever trying to put anybody on. I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. I'm getting it together, and I eat a little cornbread. Eating that cornbread, loving on the feather bread, drinking that homegrown, writing a new song, do it on. Eat a little cornbread, love you on a feather bed, drinking that homegrown, write a few new songs. That's your music's homegrown. I'm feeling better now that I'm back on the road. I'm getting it together between neck and down muscle shows. All coming together in sweet Alabama home. I'm through forever trying to put anybody on. Done.
Set of pipes on that, young man. Thank you, Nick and Johnny, for that. Kind of fun up there in the old cabin. I'm sure we'll have some more from Nick in future shows as well. Nick and Johnny. Nice little team there. Yeah, I saw Danny asked if I had a golf song. I haven't really written a specific golf song, but this next one I wrote, and it certainly could, certainly ties in. The emotions certainly tie into the game of golf, anger and love, because most of us love the game, who play golf with a passion, love it, but boy, it can sometimes push you a little bit towards the anger emotion as well. So the song's called Anger and Love. Anger is like a raging fire that I can only hold back with a strong desire. Anger's gonna be my funeral pyre. When the storm blows through, I'm a falling live wire. I'm looking for a love that'll set me free. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Fighting back tears, pain grips my heart. Anger and love keep pulling us apart. Oh, anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love, anger and love, anger and boiled in my heart, tried to set me free. Oh, love became my only reason to be. But my love crashed down like a chainsaw tree. I'm still looking for love that'll set me free. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Fighting back tears, pain grips my heart. Anger and love tries to pull us apart. Oh, anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love brings joy and pain. Runs hot and cold, gets filled and drained. This life and death seems black and white. Anger and love, both day and night. Looking for love like tears, pain grips our hearts. Anger and love can't pull us apart. Oh, anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Anger and love, anger and love, anger and love. Speaking of anger and love, let's send it over to the Beatles tribute room and see what Willie's up to this week. What's he got cooking? Hey y'all, Willie here again. Good to see you. Hope everybody's had a good week. I had a week off there. It was nice to have a little break, after that big St. Patrick's Day special did a couple weeks back there. And I've been hanging out in the shed a bit now. It's getting a little warmer out there, but boy, it gets cold again. It's raining pouring rain one day, then it's snowing the next. I just can't get this Canadian weather, but I'm glad I'm here. And although I wish I was down in North South Carolina, I'd be able to celebrate Dingus Day with my good friend Pat Ricky Bobby. And I know Rob didn't want to do a Dingus Day special because I think it's a lot of stuff to put in to do a Dingus Day special. And I said we don't know much Polish music. I mean, I could put on my Polish hat, which I used to always wear to the Pat Ricky Bobby's Dingus Day celebration, but I wasn't sure what I'd have to wear, what I'd wear otherwise to go down there. And boy, let me tell you, Pat Ricky Bobby's making them pierogies, and I'm looking forward to seeing the second part of this because I'd like to see how he makes them because it was always been a bit of a secret recipe. And let me tell you, those are good pierogies. Yeah, they're good. But other thing he's not talking about is he also makes these meat sticks. These meat sticks pretty darn good too. And I hope maybe I have to wait till next year. Maybe on the Dingus Day special he'll do us some of those Polish meat sticks he used to make. I don't know what was in them, meat I guess, but they're pretty good too. Maybe someone puts in the comments, hey Pat Ricky Bobby, can we have your meat stick recipe? Maybe he'll throw that up too, because boy, I'd like to get a hold of that. It's a good meal, them pierogies and meat sticks. Woo-wee, that's good eating. Anyways, I thought, well, what am I gonna do here? I got no Polish music to sing for Pat Ricky Bobby. I got a little bit of Polish blood in me, but not enough to know any of the Polish music. And I thought, well, maybe what I should do is just write a song for Pat Ricky Bobby and his Baba's Pierogies. So I thought, well, I'll write a song called Pat Ricky Bobby's Baba's Pierogies. So let's give her a go and let me know what you think. Gather all around, it's Dingus Day. We'll drink a little vodka, but it's not all play. It's Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's Pierogies. That's right. I'll peel up some taters, grate some cheese, get some water on the boil if you please. Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's Pierogies. Well, everybody's Polish on Dingus Day. Drink tater vodka and the polkas play. That's an eagle, not a chicken on the Polish flag. Get a pussy willow branch and give it a wag. Chase your favorite gal and give her a swat. That's how Polish folks say I love you a lot. It may stream say, but we were to say we're just here to party on Dingus Day. Got my tongue all tangled up there, didn't I? Gather all around, it's Dingus Day. We'll drink a little vodka, but it's not all play. Cause Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's Pierogies. I'll peel up some taters, grate some cheese, put some water on the boil if you please. Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's Pierogies. Cause everybody's Polish on Dingus Day. Drink tater vodka and the polkas play. That's an eagle, not a chicken on the Polish flag. Get a pussy willow branch and give it a wag. Chase your favorite gal and give her a swat. That's how Polish folks say I love you a lot. It may seem strange, but who are we to say we're just here to party on Dingus Day? That's right. Everybody's Polish on Dingus Day. Drink tater vodka and the polkas play. That's an eagle, not a chicken on the Polish flag. Get a pussy willow branch and give it a wag. Chase your favorite gal and give her a swat. That's how Polish folks say I love you a lot. It may seem strange, but who are we to say we're just here to party on Dingus Day? Well, gather all around, it's Dingus Day. We'll drink a little vodka, but it's not all play. 'Cause Pat Ricky Bobby's making Baba's pierogies. I peel up some taters, grate some cheese, put some water on the boil, if you please. Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's pierogies. Yeah, Pat Ricky Bobby's making his Baba's pierogies. Pat Ricky Baba's making his Baba's pierogies. Over to you, Pat Ricky Bobby. Time to get things cooking. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Cooking with Pat Ricky Bobby, Dingus Day Part 2. Now, I forgot to mention last week, for Dingus Day, because the flag of Poland is red and white, we all wear red and or white on Dingus Day. And here you can see I'm wearing my Polish shirt. Now, I have used Google Translator, and I do believe this says something like boogity, 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 let's go race in Poland. So it's an appropriate type of wear for an event such as this. Remember again, we have little shots of vodka whenever you possibly can. Smingus dingus. Oh, making pierogies gets more and more fun, I'll tell you. Now, today we're going to work on making the dough, and this is the most important part. You can really go wrong here if you make the wrong kind of dough. Now, once again, for my Baba's recipe, what I'm going to explain here makes about 30 pierogies. I'll double it and then make another batch after that if I need to. You really kind of use the potatoes as the limiting reagent here. So for this recipe, we'll take 3 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. That'll go in one bowl. The other bowl is going to be 1 cup of warm water. And you'll see I'll microwave that to bring her up to speed. 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 egg. And then what y'all do is you mix that up and then mix it together and get a nice consistency. And then we let her sit there for about 10 minutes resting while we get everything else ready. Now, once again, we're going to go to hyperspeed for this. Are we ready there, smoking hot?
Sure are.
Engage. All right, welcome back. Gosh, that was a lot of work. Smingus dingus. Now, you do realize I usually share this with folk, but we don't have any folk over right now, so I'm doing it myself. So I've made the dough, and you cover her up there and let her sit for about 10 minutes to do whatever it's going to do. Now, I just want to point out my little girls here, my little Polish girls here. I always have them out helping me do this, make the pierogies. The best thing about these little girls, if this one starts squawking too much, you know what? I just put her away, and I can't hear her squawk. That one starts to squawk, well, you know where she's going. And you know what? If she squawks, well, you know what I'm going to do, smoking hot. By then, this one knows not to squawk. All right. So, time to start to roll out the dough. Now, this is a fully sterilized surface here, and I suggest you throw down a little bit of flour there and give something to work with so it don't stick all over the place. I also like a little pile over here just for when I'm doing some other work here. So, the dough is actually quite a wet dough, and that's okay. You don't want it to be dry. And I'm going to try and grab a chunk of this dough. And, whoa. It's okay to add a little bit more flour to it here. Firm it up a bit. And my goodness. It's maybe a little wetter than I thought. So I'm going to put a little more flour down here to work with. Now she's looking good. That's what you want. You know what? You can always go from wet to dry, but you can't go from dry to wet, if you know what I mean. So, got to have a good rolling pin. And then we start to roll. And look how nicely this kind of oozes out. And this is the key. You want to have really thin and flexible dough. That's how you make your best pierogies. If it's thick, well, it may look pretty when you're making it, but when you go to cook it, my goodness, not good at all. So we're going to just kind of work in a few different directions here.
And it's interesting, this does start to dry out a little bit as you work. So the first batch is always the most flexible. And after that, it starts to get a little harder to work with. So we're just gonna kind of enjoy the good times right now. Now what we all gotta do here is, first of all, I gotta wash my hands. Let's do a little cut here while I wash my hands. We'll come right back. All right, I'm back with clean and dry hands. You need to have dry hands here too. Now what we're gonna do here is cut out little circles to make our pierogies. And what I highly recommend is your old NASCAR cup, because it's just perfect for doing this. So we just go give it a little twirly, and we just kind of make our little cuts like that. And now, as I said, I got my potato mix over here, and I got a little bit of flour just to make sure your fingers are not too wet. I'm going to pull up one of these little roundies, and you're going to take, oh gosh, you know, about that much potato, and I'm going to put it in the middle here. All right, you see what I done there? Now, you might think that I should fold it this way, but I'm going to fold it this way. And while you're doing this, it's really important not to have potato mix in the seam. So I'm going to pat that down, and this is where a little bit of flour is nice sometimes, just to help you with that. And then you're just going to push her together. Same thing here. I'm going to push the potato out of the seam. I'm going to just make sure my fingers dry again. And then I'm going to push her together. Now that still ain't a pretty looking pierogi, but what you can do, just make sure I'm dry here, is now you can kind of form it and squish her down a little bit more to your heart's desire. Now we don't worry about having a really big fat lip here, okay? It just needs to be touched together. That's about all you got to do. And that there is a fine looking pierogi. And then just follow me over here, smoking hot. What I like to do is I have a piece of parchment paper over here with a little bit of flour on it. And I'm just going to set her down there and make my layers of pierogies here. And they can sit there for as long as you need until you're ready to cook them up. All right. What we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and work away on this. Smoking hot, you ready to go back to hyper mode?
Yes.
All right, engage. All right, we've made it to the final stage here. Now you see over here I got some of my prepared pierogies that I've been making all afternoon. What you all do is get a boiling pot of hot water here, and then you throw the pierogies in there, and they'll sink to the bottom. But as they cook, they'll start to float to the top. These ones ain't quite there yet, but they'll be there in a minute. You scoop them out into a big bowl, and I usually throw a bit of butter in there, and then you can just kind of mix her up. But don't that look good? Now you'll notice these ones all stayed together because I did a good job with my seam work. Remember, don't put those potatoes in the seam. Got to have clean seams to hold her together. Now traditionally Baba would make these fresh. We'd have these for dinner, and then the second day is when you all fry them up. And of course you can add bacon and sour cream and onions to whatever you want, fresh or the second day. So there you have it, folks. Remember now, Smingus Dingus. Shake the baker, buddy. So, our Patrick Boobies Polish pierogies, well, do I need to say much else? Well, they were, how you say, very good. Oui, très bien. In fact, I would say 2 thumbs up.
It was good.
Smingus Dingus there, Pat, Ricky, Bobby. That was a fine pierogi making lesson you gave us there in 2 parts. Maybe try to see. I'm going to talk to Pat, Ricky, Bobby, see if he mind if I put that up on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel so that folks can see, take another look at that if they want to make those pierogies for Dingus Day, which traditionally is, I believe, in Poland. I think in episode 1, Pat, Ricky, Bobby mentioned that it was on the Monday, Easter Monday. But you might want to stretch it out. Usually Easter Monday, you still got lots of leftovers from Easter dinner, so you may want to wait and stretch it out a bit, make those pierogies a little later. So we'll see if we can get that, make sure that recipe's up there so you can give her a shot. Still haven't seen anything about the meat sticks that Willie was looking for there, but I guess they got meat in them, as Willie pointed out. I guess you can make any meat sticks out of meat. But anyways, enjoyed Willie's song too. That was a nice little Dingus Day song. But I got a song here that actually learned my cousin Paul, who I walk with him and his brother Bob. They're actually my first cousin once removed, I guess. They're my mom's cousins, my mom's younger cousins. And Paul sent me this a video of this song and with a story with it. And apparently it's written by Toby Keith and performed by Toby Keith. Apparently Toby Keith, according to the story, was playing golf. Here's the golf tie-in here. He's playing golf with Clint Eastwood. And this was, of course, Clint's getting up there in age, and I think Toby was talking to him, and Clint was getting ready to do another movie, and Toby said, "Well, Clint, what's the secret to staying active, through all your life as you've done?" And Clint said, "Don't let the old man in." So Toby Keith supposedly went back and wrote this song called "Don't Let the Old Man In." So Paul, thank you for sending it to me. I'm going to give her a shot here. It's kind of a good song for us old folks, and you can just change it to "Don't Let the Old Woman In" either. It's ambidextrous song for all genders and even non-genders as well, I think. Don't let the old man in. I want to live some more. Can't leave it up to him. He's knocking at my door. And I knew all my life that someday it would end. Get up and go outside. Don't let the old man in. Many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself how old you would be if you didn't know the day you were born. Try to love on your wife and stay close to your friends. Toast each sundown with wine. Don't let the old man in. Good advice. Many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself how old you would be if you didn't know the day you were born. When he rides up on his horse and you feel that cold wind blow, look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Let's head her down to Eastern Ontario and see what Stan's got for us this week. Thanks very much for those pictures, Stan. Beautiful pictures, and Stan doesn't sugarcoat his pictures either. He shows some of the rougher parts of wildlife. They're not cute, cuddly little animals. They're hunters and fishers as well, and froggers. I noticed in that last one as well. So, I see our good man from up North Bayways checked in from the shack. Waxy, good to see you here tonight, Waxy. And we're gonna turn it over to Waxy. I'm not sure what's going on this week, but we'll see what kind of what Waxy has for us here tonight. Waxy.
Hello, folks. My name's... Whoa!
Hello, folks. My name's Tammy, and welcome to the shack. Susan Jacks, I thought of you again. I caught your name in a conversation waiting for the train. I didn't smile, 'cause for a while it made me think of you again. The cars rolled by just as I climbed on board. I heard the old conductor cry, move on down to the end. And I thought of you again one more time. The train moved on, and with my nose against the glass I hummed a song. It made me smile, and for a while I just forgot that you were gone. But when I came to that line about the one left behind, I almost cried. And as we rolled around the bend, I thought of you again one more time. And then I tried to go to sleep, 'cause I thought that might keep all the sweet things you said from running through my head and pounding in my brain. But I thought of you again. He said hello. I thought I'd better wake you up to let you know you fell asleep, and we've already been through Boise, Idaho. I said I really didn't mind, I'll get back another time before I die. And as he turned the other way, I thought of you again one more time. And then I tried to go to sleep, 'cause I thought that might keep all the sweet things you said from running through my head and pounding in my brain. But I thought of you again.
That was fantastic. Thanks for jumping in there, Tammy. I don't know, Waxy Shack, Tammy Shack. There's two shacks. It's exciting. Development up there in North Bay. Looking for maybe some more Tammy Shack stuff coming out in the future maybe too. But thanks to both of you and the other musicians involved in that production as well. Always love the stuff that comes out of Waxy Shack. It's really got a real great sound to it. Great mix. We appreciate everything you do there, Waxy, and Tammy as well. Thanks for that. We're going to head back down into the Ottawa Valley there to see our good friend, our new friend, Jerry Wall, with another of his originals called No Pearl, which is off his 2004 release called Returning Fire. And if you want to learn more about Jerry and check out some of his other music, you can go to jerrywall.com or go look under the featured artist page at tucson.ca. But let's head back and see what Jerry's got for us.
Came to me, you were looking for a reason. You didn't find it, so you disappeared. You called it fate, but it's just another season where the weather turned weird. There's not much in the dreams you used to talk of. There's not much in your routine. There's not much in the way you felt about me, but you were my dream. One day you're gonna need it, and one day you will see that you got less than you thought was in your fortune. You got less than you think is in your past. You get less out of each day than you ought to, and your tide, it won't turn. You passed the test when you didn't look away. You got my best when you made me smile. Now I confess I'm not a little child, but who was on trial? There's not much in the dreams you used to talk of. There's not much in your routine. There's not much in the way you felt about me, but you were my dream. And one day you're gonna need it, and one day you will see that you got less than you thought was in your fortune. You got less than you think is in your past. You get less out of each day than you ought to, and your tide, it won't turn. You know, pearl in any world that I know, girl. You know, breeze in the trees making sweet melodies. You know, light in the night ascending bright. There's not much in the dreams you used to talk of. There's not much in your routine. There's not much in the way you felt about me, but you were my dream. And one day you're gonna need it. One day you will see that you've got less than you thought was in your fortune. You got less than you think is in your past. You get less out of each day than you ought to, and your tide, it won't turn. You know, pearl in any world that I know, girl. You know, breeze in the trees making sweet melodies. You know, light in the night ascending bright.
Thanks so much, Jerry. That was fantastic. Just love the feel of that song, the jazziness, and even the sort of the video, the sort of the gives a real vibe to that song. Love that. I think David put it pretty good there in the comments about his witnessing the technology that some of these folks are bringing to the show. I certainly appreciate it from this end too. And thanks so much for that. Jerry, hope to have Jerry back on the show again very soon, and get some more of his music in, and hopefully not too far down the road, Jerry will be back. I know he really enjoys the live performance part of it, certainly up in the Ottawa area, and I know we've got lots of viewers out that way, so hopefully in the near future we'll be able to get together and play some music again, and live music. But right now, this is what we have, folks, Tuesday Live, and we love it, and I love that you're here tonight, and all the artists that contribute to the show. Jerry Wall, again, for coming here tonight and joining us. Nice to have him on the show now. And Nick Boardman and Johnny Lantine for the great cabin music from up there. Cousin Willie for everything he did for us tonight. Stan McRae, great photos, Stan. Thanks for being here in the audience too. Pat Ricky Bobby showing us how to whip up some of them fine Dingus Day pierogies. I hope you're going to try some of those. I know I am. And Karen Cantello and the entire Tuesday Live animation team for everything they do for the show every week. That fantastic little spring intro that you may have seen off the top of the show. That was nice in the title. Upstairs, Carol, my executive producer, for putting up with everything else that goes on here all week long, and watching on the show and make sure everything's working, going out to the crew. And thank you, every one of you tonight for being here. Come drop by the... we do a little after party. The links goes out in the email. If you haven't signed up for our email list, do that too. We send a link out and you can come join the Zoom after party. We just sit around. I usually have a cold beverage and just chat a bit about the show and about things in general. So come visit with that sometime. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. And this song David requested last week, I held off till this week because I just wanted to make the anticipation that much greater. This has kind of become a bit of the Tuesday Live theme song. It's called Just Love. Love all of you, love each other, and let's just spread the love far and wide, folks. And we'll see you next week, if not later tonight at the Zoom party. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know that they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. Only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and drink sweet wine and just love. I'll be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do, and if you join with me, well, then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now is just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If you get started now, it won't be too late to just love. Inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We gotta start washing it off someday with just love. Just love. Just love.